So hi guys, so new addition to the hardware and usable tools. So park cameras came up trumps, shall I say, and got me one just before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. They arrived today. I managed to get it today, not they arrived today, they arrived yesterday afternoon. And basically managed to get one. So yeah, it's what's unboxing basically. So we've got the box itself. I've gone for the Fly More combo. Basically, so I'm just going to unbox everything quickly just so you can see what we swap. So we've got obviously the charger box. It's obviously got some kind of basically just a USB plug. But I mean you can use a iPhone one or whatever anyway. And then I'm guessing this is the charging block itself. I imagine. Oh no, it's 3 batteries. It's 3 batteries. Boxed. So, and then in this box here must be the cage. So basically you can, if you're learning or whatever, or if you, I mean to be honest, I might use these if I'm flying in the woods. Basically you can just put them around so you basically can't damage it very easily. There you go, they clip basically round the whole drone itself pretty much, so that's quite good. So it just gives you some serious protection there, so if you're flying them into the in the woods or whatever, you don't want to hit a few trees or anything like that. Let's say 3 batteries. What's in here? That's the instructions. So you can see that there. I've got a 64 gig ultra SD card, 100 megabits per second read to write. So 64 gigs plenty, I imagine. If I need more I will. But so inside the box itself, look, nice little hard case actually. The controller, and then spare propellers. Spare set of propellers in there, little box. So that's always handy if you do to smash it. I think there's a little screwdriver in there as well. Yeah, actually I think there's 2. No, there is 1 set of replacement propellers, so 8 in there. This is the charging box. What else have we got here? Another book. It just tells you about the actual case. It's actually really nicely packaged. So in here we've got the different cables. Okay, so lots of different cables, and they're the sticks for the controller. I've actually bought some upgraded sticks already. So you've got your three different plugs there. Be an iPhone Lightning one, USB-C, and USB micro, I think it is, in there. And the drone itself, which is actually smaller than I thought, and weighs absolutely bugger all. So yeah, really good. So that is how small it is. Fits in there nicely. Definitely really worth getting this case. It's pre-molded, ready to put it in perfectly. First thing I was going to do is you've got a 3 battery charger here. Someone was moaning that it takes forever. I mean, their video was a bit bollocks anyway, because they first of all said that it takes overnight to charge, it's really slow, and then they went from overnight, to me is 12 hours, to 8 hours, and then suddenly it was 4, so they want to make their mind up what they're talking about. But basically what I'm going to do in a minute is have a look at these batteries, which are now plugged in. Where's the apparently you can test the batteries, but I don't know how you do that. Well, they're either all completely flat, which is good because it means I'm going to basically time the charging time. And here's the controller itself. So just got to screw the sticks in, but yeah, really nicely made. I mean, for the money, when you think a GoPro Hero Black, Hero 7 Black, or even a Hero 8 Black, the new ones, roughly the same price. Obviously the drone and the controller and one battery, but obviously an extra 90 or £100 more, and you get all this extra stuff. It's well worth the money. So it's an absolute bargain, really, for what you get for the money. Really cool. Right, so I'm going to plug this in and see how long it takes to charge, and then set it up, adjust a few things on the app and everything like that, and try my phone in the controller itself, and see how we go. So I've got the Mavic Mini with one battery in, charging, and the charging unit itself with two batteries in. So what I'm going to do is just going to see which one, if it's faster charging in the drone itself, or if it's faster charging in there. So just be interested to see how long it takes. At the moment I'm obviously charging two batteries at the same time, rather than charging one and then charging the other two after, kind of thing. So I would suggest doing that, then you've got two batteries ready to go straight away rather than one. So 1 hour in recording, we've got the first battery almost charged by the looks of it. It's onto the fourth flashing LED, where the one in the drone, in the Mavic Mini, is only on number 3. So it's obviously a little bit quicker, but it'll be interesting to see how much, how long the difference it takes, basically. So it's 1 hour now, so I don't think it's going to be very long before the one in the block moves onto the second battery, whilst the other one is still charging in the Mavic Mini. So about 1 hour, 7 to 10 minutes, something like that, not accurate, but to give you a rough idea, it's onto the second battery now, where the one inside the Mavic Mini is still on number 3 LEDs out of 4. But I think it takes roughly that sort of time to charge one of my A7R4 Sony mirrorless camera batteries as well, roughly the same size. So I don't think that's too bad. But the fact you've got three batteries, it gives you quite a bit of flight time. And in theory for me, it's kind of ideal because I'm probably going to put it up for 10 minutes at a time, if that. So, but we shall see on the real sort of test of it. But just to show you the kind of charging times, as that's a bit of apparently a sore subject. But, is what it is. So we shall see. People might bring out a faster charger, I don't know. But, anyway, so like I say, the first one's done quite quickly. So an hour and 10 minutes at the worst, probably slightly less. And then it's still going on the drone one there, it's still on 3 instead of onto the new one already. So that's the difference at the moment. So guys, 2 hours 20 minutes, and we've charged 2 batteries out of 3, when the one in the drone itself has taken the same amount of time, and it's almost full. So I reckon it's about a 3 hour charge or thereabouts, approximately, to do it in the drone, compared to 2 hours 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever in the fast charging unit. So it's not too bad, but it means you can get it almost charged in the drone. There you go guys, so 2 batteries charged in the same time. It's charging, or hasn't quite finished charging, the first battery in the drone. So 2 in the fast charging block. Taking 2 hours 25 minutes I think it is to do 2, and it's taken 2 hours 25 minutes or more to do 1 in the drone. So I'm going to wait until we get the exact time on the one in the drone, but I'd imagine it's about 3 hours. So it does make a difference, but it means if you can charge up two in there and one in here at the same time, it's not far away.